As far as some of the retargeting, some of that rebranding that goes on, have you ever incorporated video testimonials into any of that? Or have you ever seen
Mhm.
that being
Yeah,
a successful
yeah,
approach?
that's the common tactic I like to use. The video strategy, those are hard to get though, to be honest with you, but there are tools that collect them. And you can incentivize the customers. Hey, record a vertical video for us and we'll give you a $20 gift card. So you can incentivize the asking for the video reviews. Yeah, you can put video reviews on the website. You can put them in the ads themselves that are following people around. It's great. You just have to edit them properly. You can make a collage video. You could even have what's called a carousel ad, which has 5 individual videos in each ad that they can swipe through and watch each video. And then above, you can say, read all of our wonderful testimonials and happy customers. And we have 5,000 gold star reviews. And you can really hype it up. But yeah, that's a strategy. It's kind of like an influencer video, but it's a customer testimonial video, which is also highly effective, like an influencer style video would be. And you can get them done through Fiverr, like that, the outsource work Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. You can hire people on there that are spokespeople that'll make you these videos for a couple $100 each, and you give them the script. You have ChatGPT write the script. Say, here, I'm a roofing company. I want to write a script. I want to get the people excited. 30 seconds long. You crank out the script. You send it to them. You pay them the money. A few days later, you've got your first influencer style video promoting your company. They can put your logo in there. They can add text of what's being said, like bells and whistles, onto the video itself. So this is a thing that has evolved. That is, as opposed to a company overview video, you can
Right.
use those as well on the website, maybe even in the ads. But it's the vertical videos, the influencer style videos, and the testimonials that really work well these days.
You said a lot of great things there. When you really get into the reviews and the referrals, the video testimonials, that's when you're really speaking my language and our language over here at Snowball. You've really painted a picture of how much work and how much strategy it takes to bring someone and turn them into a customer. And then we really specialize in after you've done all that work and you've turned them into a customer, let's now turn them into an advocate that is creating those video testimonials, that is creating those reviews, and then obviously that is bringing their friends and family for a referral. So I think that piggybacks nicely on what we do here at Snowball. But so many questions. You mentioned AI, and I'm always attracted to how can we incorporate AI? We still want our marketing to be authentic, right? But where can we leverage AI? You talked about these different AI tools that are used for crafting messaging. What are some of your favorites?
I use some of the other ones to do certain things. Like some of them are better at pulling statistics and more recent data from the web. ChatGPT isn't as good as that, but it's phenomenal at writing and understanding what you're asking it to write. So I use it for everything from email subject lines, email content. They're having a hard time thinking of what to write their next email blast about, which all these companies need to be blasting monthly, if not weekly emails. Most companies don't do the email thing frequently enough because they don't know what to blast out. So you can just feed it some ideas and you can say, hey, write an email to all my previous customers or all our recent leads and tell them about we just launched a new service or we have a promotion going on this month. And it'll write it for you, write the subject line. You just paste it in there and blast it out. Things like that. Ad headlines. You're running an ad on Facebook, promotion for this month, tell it to write you some headlines, write some ad copy. So anything where content's involved, it should be going through there, in my opinion, because it exceeds what even a paid professional copywriter is capable of, in my opinion. I mean, there's some good ones out there, but no human can write in these type of tones. But the thing about the AI tools is you have to practice, you have to use it, you have to start using it on a daily or weekly basis to really hone it to get the content you want out of it because it'll spit out something different for everybody. You can also, like I said, feed in content. Take your About Us page, feed it in there, say, write this better or write this more exciting, and then boom, it cranks it out amazingly. Or the homepage content or the location pages. So you can also use it to build out the site with more pages. If you have a WordPress site or Wix or whatever, where you can build a blog posts or additional pages, you can be cranking out flooring jobs in Fort Lauderdale, flooring jobs in Miami. You could have a page on your site targeting all the different locations you service with the different services you provide, and you can start increasing the page count on your website, which can increase your free traffic, your SEO traffic. So anything where content used to be a drag, it's not anymore. They have to get comfortable using it as a tool, and their staff in the office. It can also analyze spreadsheets, for gosh sakes. It's phenomenal. You can have it do a lot of different things outside of writing content. That's what I use it for because I operate in advertising and marketing. You have to play around with it though to see what it spits out and if you're happy with it, and then iterate from there. No, take this out, put this in, and eventually you arrive at greatness.
What you're saying is leverage AI to make some things more efficient and to increase your output. But you're exactly right. It takes a lot of give and take, right? With, let's say, Chat GPT. What did I hear once? That Chat GPT is like a hungry intern that just got their creative writing degree. They require a lot of instruction, some guidance on tone, and just a lot of training. And what I have found as I've engaged with this, it's actually made me a better marketing leader and a better marketing communicator because I'm getting practice right in ChatGPT at articulating what our brand is, what our tone is, and specifics about what we need to do. So then when I'm communicating with my team, it's like, oh, yeah, I can now articulate that because I've been practicing on ChatGPT. So as a marketer, I find it as a great refining tool to where we're now all on the same page because we're all engaging with ChatGPT. It's doing some of the heavy lifting, but we're giving it the instructions, the training, so that it can become just a great team member for us.
I agree. You have to feed content into it to get similar content out of it or the right tone. It's also good with strategy. You can ask it anything, but I still go to Google. I still do the traditional search thing for websites. But just as far as business goes, you can ask it for advice. I'm looking for more married couples in Atlanta, Georgia for roofing, and how should I be finding them? Or what kind of messaging should I be using? It'll just spit out a bunch of great ideas so you don't have to think of them. It's like having another brain, but the other brain is millions of brains over there.
Have you ever tried? I'm just curious because I have a bit of a commute and I'll turn on the audio version of ChatGPT and I'll be thinking out loud of strategy for our team or a new post. Maybe I had a thought today and a new post I want to create. And I will just have a conversation with it. First of all, it's a fantastic listener and it always gives me these, hey, great idea, Todd. And so it gives you these affirmations. But on a serious note, it'll actually spit back some really legitimate ideas that then I can refine with my thinking, kind of like what you and I are doing here. So I find it to even be just a great brainstorm or a sounding board for things that I want to try. This has been super helpful, Evan, especially a company that has a limited budget, right? Like you said, you've got a million brains here that you can tap into and get to work for you. I can really see this helping home service companies that need to stand out from their competitors. We've got home service companies that maybe in their local area, there's just a ton of competition, right?